The most valuable plot of land with beach access with the ultra-luxury project on it is right here. I'm in La Mer Island, and we real estate professionals were looking what will come to this most valuable plot of land for 1.5 or 2 years already, and Miraz came with absolutely brilliant decision what to do on it. And that will always be the most exclusive, the most luxurious project in 15 minutes from downtown in DIFC. Nothing can beat that project on that plot of land. One of the most common requests from residents of DIFC and downtown, those who have business there, is to have serviced beachside villas or properties not further than 15 minutes drive, 20 minutes drive from downtown and DIFC. That's the main reason why Bulgari Resort and Island, by the way built by same developer Miraz, is so popular, because it's the only place where you can find properties matching that request. But now Miraz did something extraordinary. La Mer Island, where I am now, was initially planned as a mass tourism destination, another alternative to JBR, to Marina. And what we had here as an initial concept, the selection of F&Bs, the cafes, restaurants, etc., it was fitting that model. But recently, Miraz, well known for the most luxurious projects in Dubai, like Mars Al Arab, like Bulgari, like Blue Waters Island, like City Walk, came up with the redevelopment of this island into ultra luxury destination, and that was a brilliant decision. There is no more space to build another island close to DIFC and downtown. And as we understand that that's the most common request from ultra high net worth individuals, the same way Miraz understands that. That's why they came up with a project called Asora Bay that will be a set of 29 apartments serviced by Jumeirah Group, one of the best hotel chains in Middle East and globally, plus 6 villas starting from 350 million up to 500 million dirhams. And if you think that that is too much, I want to remind you that the projects that Miraz built by far always doubled or tripled in price. And when they were building the island next to La Mer, which is Bulgari Island, people were thinking that that's not justified price. Properties on the island cannot cost that much. But since then, we've seen more than 150% appreciation. And what I see for this project and for La Mer Island is even more extraordinary than what we've seen for Mars Al Arab or Bulgari, and there are good reasons why La Mer will exceed the success of any project by far built by Miraz. Here I want to show you around. This is presidential suite in the only hotel in La Mer, which is ready. So I have the best views of Asora Bay from this suite. All of this will be demolished. There will be 6 buildings called Solaya. The project will be here. So we will have this beach. They will have a private part of it, or it will be staying public. So over there is the plot of Asora Bay, and as you see, the work has already started. In Asora Bay, you will get unobstructed sea views, and this is the Sur La Mer townhouses. I think this will be going up in price nicely once these projects are finished. Solaya, Asora, the villas, so all this part of La Mer will become the most ultra-luxury destination in Dubai. So these townhouses will be the only low-rise buildings available here. So they cannot cost the same money they cost today. So that's a hint for someone who wants to buy now, live for 2 or 3 years, and then to resell with double or triple the price they bought. Now that's what we expect to happen in La Mer once these projects are finished. Now picture this, 29 apartments, starting price was 80 million dirhams for 1,000 square meters or 9,500 square feet apartments. Sold out, fully booked in less than 10 days. There is one trophy gem sitting in that project still, which is 500 million dirhams penthouse spanning on 46,000 square feet. That's truly one of a kind, king of a hill, and I can see that that property will be easily crossing 750 million dirhams on handover, and these will be the first properties to cross 1 billion mark in Dubai. Mark my words, because of unrepeatable location and how the product fits the market demand right now. With DIFC being expanded, we are now having DIFC 2 being built with more business and multi-millionaires and billionaires moving to Dubai. This will be always the only one, the only penthouse on beachside in 15 minutes drive from DIFC, with private beach, with open sea views, 46,000 square feet on 2 floors. Forever will be king of a hill, one and only. Another trophy in this project is a tip villa Again, 500 million dirhams, unobstructed sea views, having panoramic views of sea and Bulgari Island, and that is for someone who wants to have a family nest with a walking distance to the beach, to have that only villa that will be always beating any other projects in any other destinations in Dubai. Think of it yourself, you're ultra high net worth individual, you have unlimited budget, you can buy any properties, and you are picking trophy assets around the world. Now forever this will be the gem that you cannot repeat. You cannot build another island, there is no more physical possibility for that, and you cannot build the concept where you have serviced apartments and villas with unobstructed sea views with a direct beach access inside the community, ultra luxury community, where you have the best restaurants, beach clubs, pedestrian friendly area, and whatever meetings, gatherings, whatever parties you want to have, this forever will be the best place. If you want to have a calm area, family oriented, family living, again, this is the place that serves perfectly to that request, because in 10 minutes, 15 minutes from here, you have a couple of schools in Jumeirah. For local residents, Jumeirah has always been a desired destination, so some of the really wealthy local people in Dubai are living also next to you. There are villas, there are apartments, but the starting prices now are at least at 9,000 dirhams per square foot. So we can tell that it will be a community not with mixed development, but of pretty same level people you might meet here. And you know, there is only one real penthouse in the project. We have 28 residences. They are also full floor apartments, but they are not called penthouses anymore. You know, inflation is also coming into the terms of development. Now penthouse is something on a top floor, at least 2 floors, at least the biggest unit in the project. So that's what we call penthouse now, not the full floor apartments. With this adjustment to inflation, this penthouse will always be one and only the most valuable beachside trophy in Dubai. No more options. Of course, we have Lighthouse coming to Bulgari Island, but that is a high-rise building. The penthouse was sold there for 420 million dirhams, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, that property is also marvelous. But here, there is literally hill, and there is a low-rise project with the hotel service with direct beach access, what you don't have in Lighthouse, by the way. You don't have really neighbors because 29 apartments in total is something very less than what you have in Lighthouse high-rise building. And these are the conditions why this property will always be gaining value regardless where the market is moving. We have more and more people who can afford that kind of property moving to Dubai, but that property will be one and only, and we cannot repeat that. If that's what you've been looking for, let me know. And from this very place, we will look at the plot, we will study the project and go through the details. My contacts are in the description.